Hey everybody, happy July 6th. It is Monday. We've got Jill over in the corner who Jill is just not wanting to be in this video today, but me being the horrible teammate that I am is forcing her on here against her will.
Let me tell you what I've been dealing with. Okay, so we all know how hot it's been. I think today's real feel is like 101. I have not had air conditioning for 4 days. I have showered, but the hair is not looking so good. So you guys have to put up with me looking kind of rough today. I refuse to use a hair dryer when you step out of the shower and you're still sweating. It's not good. This is what you get.
That's right. So this is Jill here, doing her best to get through this wonderful heat here.
Good news is my air conditioner is getting replaced as we speak. So hopefully tonight it will be nice and cool in my home again.
There you go. Very good. Well, hopefully because it, and I'm sure other people are going through this. When things get this hot, it's tough. And air conditionings go down, things happen, and then it's hard to sleep when it's this hot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
All of those kind of things. So it's not easy. And but Jill is being a trooper because we still have to work, right?
Yeah, I was told I have to do this video. So.
And yes,
it's okay. I know you guys can overlook all this. So.
Exactly. So there you have it. Let's see here. If you are watching, please share us here. Let's see. I accidentally turned on the video. Your volume is working, so that's good.
Okay.
Let's get back out of there. If you're watching this, please share. Let people know that we are streaming right now. All right. So before we get into the personal things, we'll talk a little bit we'll give a little sneak peek about what we're talking about today. One of those things is today is the first Monday after 4th of July. And that's kind of like if you watch Lord of the Rings, the hobbits, they have second breakfast. Well, in real estate, this is kind of what I'm calling second summer. The reason for that is there are different times in the years where you get surges of people who are putting their houses up for sale, deciding to look for a house and those kind of things. And with 4th of July, that's one of those mile markers. So the unofficial start to summer for real estate tends to be Easter weekend. After Easter, a lot of people are like, well, after Easter, I'll put my house up for sale. Then we get a big surge of listings and home buyers. The next wave tends to be 4th of July. Once 4th of July goes, then people are like, I'm putting my house up for sale or looking to buy. So this next week, traditionally speaking, we should be seeing a lot of houses hit the market. So if you are a buyer who's been frustrated trying to find something and you just haven't been finding that match for you, give us a call. Jill here, tell them what you do for people.
So one of the things that my customers love, we want you to know that we are giving you a lot of attention. We want you, if you find a home that you like, we want you to be one of the first ones out there. So in order for that to happen, we are looking at the MLS listings 3 times a day, first thing in the morning, around lunchtime, and then again in the evening, because we want to see those homes as soon as they come on the market. We want to notify you right away so then you can make a decision if you want to go see them. We want to get you out there before everyone else gets out there. We feel like that kind of gives you maybe a little bit of an advantage. So we do that every single day of the year. I have a computer even at home. If for some reason I'm at the office, I'm checking at home. So that's one of the great services you get with Scott and I.
Yeah, and it's a really important service. Here's why. A lot of people, they like to go online to certain real estate websites and stuff, but those are not the MLS itself. The multiple listing service that we use is exact. Like when something goes live, we see it. Whereas those other sites, it can take up to 48 hours for those listings to come live. So I've had it. You just had it this week. Just had it where someone I knew contacted me. They found a house they absolutely loved, and I pulled it up and it had gone pending. And they were like, but it just went live. And I looked and it actually had gone live 2 days earlier. But because they were using the online site instead of going through me, they didn't know for those first 2 days. Right. So they could have had a shot at it if I was searching for them at that time. But they rectified the situation and we are now handling their searches. So things are moving so quickly right now. So both Jill and I, we have a list of people that we each do searches for. As soon as we get in, we do searches. About halfway through the day, we do a search, and then end of the day, we do a search. So we are searching 3 times a day, because as soon as that goes live, we want to let you know about it. Another one, we just recently had a buyer who the house was up for only 12 hours, and we made an offer.
Yeah. It's crazy. I always say it's Thunderdome. No, just kidding. But it's crazy out there. Like, there is such a demand, a pent-up demand for homes right now. I think, we had low inventory before the COVID situation came up. But that little time frame, I think people were kind of not sure what direction they wanted to go in. Well, now they're back on. They want to start buying homes, and we're just trying to get people to start listing their homes so we can meet the demand that's out there. But it's very, you have to be aggressive with your offers right now, because you got a lot of people looking at the same home wanting them. So we're able to help you with that. We have some strategies. We find out what the sellers, what they're looking for, like what will help make your offer more attractive. We incorporate that with your offer. We have a lot of little things that we can talk to you one-on-one about. But yeah, you need a professional working for you right now, because if you're relying on these internet real estate services, you are going to miss out, and you are not going to properly make offers that are going to get you these homes if you're trying to work on your own. So
another issue you have with those sites is they're not always accurate. Like, I've heard stories of listings where it has the old contact info from a previous listing. I've heard where it's a for sale by owner that is no longer selling, but the listing is from a year ago, and that's still showing live. So when time is of the essence, you don't want to be chasing down faulty information. That can be pretty, it can make you lose out on something that actually you do actually have a chance of getting. So keep that in mind. But so we're going to be talking a little bit about second summer coming up here. We've got some other fun stuff to talk about. I've got a comic book that I'm doing a Kickstarter for. We'll give you an update on how that's going. Jill just told you about her wonderful air conditioning experience. But how about you give everyone an update too? Actually, I'm going to pull this up here because it's been a little while since we've done the update. But what about Smiles with Emily?
Okay, so as many of you know, my daughter Emily, she's 21 years old. She had leukemia when she was 2.5 and had did great through her treatment. She had 26 months of chemo then. And we thought she had beat it. This far out, it's extremely rare to come back. Unfortunately for Emily, her leukemia did come back. This happened in, about 8 weeks ago, somewhere around there. So she has been going through chemotherapy. She did lose a lot of her hair, so she made the decision that she wanted to have us shave her hair for her.
Which
so
you can see on the screen here.
Yeah, Scott's got the pictures up there. She was with her sister swimming in her pool. We were just trying to keep everybody cool with our AC networking. But she went through the first phase of chemotherapy. We are going to be moving on to U of M to try a new treatment that they have out, hoping that maybe this will give her a permanent cure of leukemia. It's very new, so we don't have a lot of data to rely on yet to know how efficient it's going to be. But she's being a trooper. She has a good attitude. Some of the days are tough. She does have, obviously the side effects of the chemo make her feel really bad. But then there are some days when she feels great. And so if you guys can pray for her, and for her family as we try to make the best decisions that we can for her. And just pray that she will keep smiling. That's why we called it Smile with Emily. She is known for this contagious smile. And everyone who meets her just loves her. So yeah, we're going to be meeting, let's see, what is it? We're going to be in 2 days doing a bone marrow test. This will be her, I think her third one. So we'll learn a little bit more as to what's going on with the results of that. But yeah, that's the latest.
Tell people a little bit about what you did with her hair.
Okay, so I thought this was really cool.
What's the name of that?
Was it called Crowns of Courage? It may be, I don't think I have the papers with me.
All right, well, go ahead and talk about it. I'm just gonna
we were given this paper.
find her.
She's getting treated through Royal Oak Beaumont Hospital for her chemotherapy. That's who she went through when she was younger. And they gave us this flyer for this group that you can send in the hair of the person who's going through chemo. And they will sew it on, yeah, he's got a picture of it. They will sew it onto the inside of a baseball cap. And what's cool is it's their real hair, so it looks natural. It looks like their hair, but they can just put the hat on, and then it looks like they've never.
And here's pictures down here.
Yeah.
It looks like there's different style of hats too.
Yes.
That looks like a winter hat.
Yeah.
A baseball hat. So to find them online, crownsofcourage.com.
Yes. So we are very excited. Yeah, we sent her hair off already. So I don't know how long I'm just looking at the site as Scott's got it up there. I don't know how long it takes to get this done, but we are anxious to get it back. So
yeah. So it says here it's called the halo wig is what it is. So you can see they have this headpiece here. So it actually looks like you might be able to switch out what hat goes on it.
Yeah.
So it's not stuck to the hat. You can actually switch your hat, which is really nice. And it's Crowns of Courage Halo wig is a very different from a traditional wig. It's made from real hair. So in this case, Emily donated her own hair. So she's going to have a wig made of her hair. Mm-hmm. The hair is attached to a soft, breathable cap, allowing it to be super comfortable, not itchy or hot, and it looks incredibly real. The wig can be worn with any hat, beanie, or scarf, and it can be changed out at any time. So that's really nice. So depending what you're wearing, you could switch out your hat to match. So that's going to be really cool. I think she's going to have fun with that.
I think so too.
You'll have to start getting her a hat collection. Maybe a whole bunch of Team Titan hats would be perfect.
That would be cute.
Just kidding. But but in all seriousness, that might be fun, buying her a whole different bunch of hats so she can, style it up. Patient can use their own hair, or they have hair that's been donated. So if you don't have hair to donate yourself and need the wig, you can use somebody else's.
Yeah, I do know in the brochure it also said they are accepting monetary donations as well. So very good. To help fund these hats for the girls. So
here's a donate thing. So here's where you can do monetary. They have a PayPal link right on the site. They have hair donations. You can download the instructions. Was it hard to do the hair donation?
No, so what we did was I just did a bunch of small ponytails. Like I gathered her hair in a bunch of small ones and then cut each ponytail so that it's all together. You don't want it to be all loose. You want it together. And then just shave, use a electric razor and then shave the rest off. But I was surprised her hair is already growing back in. And a lot of people had told me, it may come back darker, but it's as blonde as it can be, just like it was when before she lost it. So she's got that little peach fuzz going on right now.
Yeah, and here's some photos here of samples from their gallery. So here you see like this little girl here with her hair in the hat,
Very cute.
So
yeah.
Like right here, it just looks like she's got her normal hair with the hat on. So look at this one here, this little girl here. That's really long hair.
And it's such a great thing, for women. For whatever reason, our hair, I think, is a big part of who we are. If your hair is looking good, you're feeling good. If you're having a bad hair day, you're not feeling so great. So I think it's just a great way to help these girls feel good about themselves as they're going through, these really tough treatments and hard battles. And I'm just so thankful they came up with this idea.
Yeah, like look at all these. I mean, you would never know.
No, you wouldn't know.
So, and hair for all people, whether men or women. It's amazing how different one person will look. I even myself just go and get a haircut. I look like a caveman versus me now. So I mean, it's amazing what a difference hair will make to a person. So there you go. So this is I'll take you to the homepage. So anybody who's interested, it's called crownsofcourage.com. When this is what Jill chose to use for Emily. Yeah. So we'll have to look forward to seeing when she gets it. So
I'll post pictures so you guys can see how it turned out.
Yeah, so that would be really cool. Well, everyone's prayers are with her, and because she had really long hair.
Yeah, her hair was probably about to here. It was
Yeah.
long. I've had, you talk about prayers and prayers. I've had so many people reach out to us. Whether she's gotten tons of packages sent to the house, she's loved that. Cookies and stuffed animals and all kinds of cool things. I've gotten lots of messages on Facebook from people that I don't even know or some that I've known for a long time. Just everyone trying to be encouraging to both Emily and her family, and so I really appreciate that. It helps a lot.
Oh, very cool, and everyone's praying for her and rooting for her, so it's very good.
Thank you.
Very cool. And then on to other news, we got my Crimson Shadows Kickstarter going on. That's been exciting as well. Not nearly as stressful as Jill's situation, but this is a comic book series I've started. And Kickstarter, for those who don't know, is called a crowd. I want to say crown because of crowns of courage. Yeah. Crowdfunding platform where fans donate to the cause to fund the project to happen. So I'll share that up here so everyone can see a status on that. But here's the Crimson Shadows page on Kickstarter. So we're just shy of 2,100. The goal is 28. We got 9 days to go. So we're moving along pretty good there. For those who don't know what it is, this is well, I'll just read off the synopsis here. Crimson Shadows is an intense series set in the late 1880s London, where paths of Jack the Ripper, Dracula, vampires, demons, and angels collide, with darkness seeming to be the inevitable end for all involved. So we got Julius Resnick, who is our main character, and we follow him through his tales of woe as he tries to find his way back to the light as he takes on Dracula.
So I have to tell you, I'm not an artist. I don't really know much about the artist world. I'm learning little pieces about it along the way. I am shocked at the quality of this artwork. Like I knew Scott was a great artist, but I get sneak peeks every now and again as he's working through it. You guys are going to be impressed by this new artwork that he's putting out.
Yeah. And it's not just me. We got a wonderful team of people. We got buttons. We got flair.
Flair.
And then we got little keychains. Bardstone. Bardstone's my company, the publishing company. Crimson Shadows. Buttons. Those are all.
Tell them about your team.
We got a wonderful team. We've got here's some samples here on the screen of a finished page, what it looks like, and so here's one of the covers. This one is my work here. I did the full artwork on that one. But the interior pages, it's a team effort. This is my series. I created it. I wrote it. I did the layouts and I did the colors. We have J. Travis Smith, who did the pencil work, Kevin E. Minert, who did inks, and then Brett R. Pinson, who did lettering and final graphic design and layout. So all of us coming together, each of us in our own right, we're all independent illustrators and artists. We have our own series. We've done artwork for numerous licensed projects. If you don't know, I've done work for years. I've done thousands of licensed Star Wars art over the years for Topps trading cards. I also produce stuff for Acme Archives, which is the fine arts division. They handle the fine arts giant posters for Lucasfilm. I've done licensed work there. I've done stuff for Red Sonja, Vampirella, Mars Attacks. I've done John Carter, if you know what that is, Transformers, and Insane. It's funny, I've been doing this long enough now. When I was going through my old computer, it's like, oh, I forgot I did work on that project. It's amazing how much you forget you've done over the years. So that's kind of like my past life, doing all that work for other companies. And because, being blessed with doing real estate and blessed by those of you who have used us, and thank you for that, I'm able to use some of my money to fund the projects I've been wanting to do for so many years. So I have a number of stories I've written that I'm hoping now I can bring to life. Crimson Shadows is one of those stories. And this is just some sample pages here. Here you see Dracula up there talking to Julius, who's not looking too happy there. he's having a rough day. Here's a breakdown of how the scenes work, how a page works. Step 1, I wrote the script. Step 2, I did very rough layouts. I just did very fast drawings. So my penciler, J. Travis Smith, knew what I was trying to capture. Then J. Travis Smith took my rough layouts and created these beautiful pencils that you can see there. Kevin E. Minor then translated those pencils into ink. He inked over them. That's not always the easiest thing to do. A lot of inkers will kind of make it their own, and you kind of lose the artistic style of the penciler. And Kevin did such a great job of really keeping that look and feel alive and bringing it into inks. And he forwarded it to me where I did my colors, so you can see the difference between an inked page and then after I do all my steps. And then last but not least, sent it over to Brett for final lettering and layout. One of the things I wanted to do, though, is you see here the final result of all of our talents put together. But I also wanted to display our talents individually. So what I did is a bunch of what's called variant covers, where each of us did our own cover for this series. This is the unlimited edition, I'm calling it. That's the cover I did. That's going to be the regular cover for the book. But then we have a bunch of limited edition books. And we got Kevin E. Minor, our inker. He did this beautiful cover here. Only 100 of these are going to be printed, so they're very limited. J. Travis Smith, our penciler, he did this black and white inked image that I absolutely love. Those will also be limited to 100. And then Brett R. Pinson did his own cover. And then due to the lateness of it, Kevin was able to do the colors for him. He did this wonderful cover here, also limited to 100. Then we have what I'm calling the Ultra Edition cover, where you got J. Travis Smith's cover here. But then these red areas are going to be done in a red foil, and it's going to look really cool. So that's only 30 total issues of those are going to be printed. Then last is what's called the sketch cover variant. This cover here will be, it's blank, as you can see, but then you hire me or any of the other artists to draw right on the cover itself. And then your cover will be original artwork. So that's everything in a nutshell. So what do? You go to Kickstarter. You can search Crimson Shadows, or you can go to bardstone.com, click on Kickstarter. You'll find the link in there. It comes over here, and you just make a donation. So that's it.
So there's lots of packages they can pick from based on what donation size
yes,
they make.
Yes.
So
as little as $10,
cool
you can get as little as $10 you can get copies of the issue 1, and you can go all the way up to $500. If you want to do 500, you can actually be in the book.
Which I think is an amazing opportunity. You know, think about it. If you have someone in your life that perhaps maybe passed on, or you want to honor in some way and they love comic books, what a great way to, donate money to this package. It's $500, and have that loved one or family or whoever it is that you want to honor, have their face put in a comic book so that they're forever going to be remembered in this. So I thought there's a lot of good ideas. Or maybe you have someone who has a birthday coming up, and you could, have their face put. I mean, there's lots of ways you could really honor someone and take advantage of this. So.
Yeah, so check it out. This is my little baby here that we're putting out there. It's finally coming to light. The original goal was to have this debut at the San Diego Comic-Con this year, but unfortunately, like so many things, it was canceled. But there will be a virtual Comic-Con that they're going to do. But I'm going to put here, let's see, I'm going to put the link for the Crimson Shadows here. Crimson Shadows, Kickstarter link. So we'll post that into the thread here, and that'll go up. So you can click on that to go straight to the page. So yeah, so good times. But enough of all our fun private stuff. Let's get into the nooks and crannies of Second Summer.
We need some kind of music to lead into this.
So I wanted to take people here, like we were saying, a lot of people just, and we know a lot of people, we have some people who've said they've been planning on listing their house after the 4th of July. So we're going to be making those calls, touch base with those. So if you're one of those people who told us that, we'll be giving you a call soon just to touch base, see what your real estate goals are and if you're on track. But a lot of people tell us after 4th, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely have some listings going to be coming up in the next couple weeks, which I'm very excited about. You guys can watch our Facebook page to see announcements when those are coming soon as we get closer to that. We also have a specific customer, if you don't mind real quick. We have a specific customer looking in Shelby Township, Macomb Township, the northern part of Clinton Township, Washington, for a ranch up to about $375,000.
That's the high end.
That's a high end.
Ideally, it'd be around 300 to 320.
Yeah, even if it's 250, maybe needs a little bit of work. So if you know someone that is thinking about selling their home and they have a ranch and it's in those parameters, give us a call because we have a buyer that is very anxious.
Are fully pre-approved. And the reason why we're telling you is inventories are so crazy low. They just really are. If you are thinking about selling, this is the time. You're seriously, there is not much competition. If you have a nice house, it's selling fast. And so many people want to tell us, well, I'm going to wait till I make my house perfect. I'm going to paint. I'm telling you, don't miss out on what's going on right now. That extra little bit of work you do on your house, you may push yourself to a point where, because we don't know what next week brings. If a ton of houses get listed, you might miss the boat. Because right now, we had a client who made a bid. What was it? 20,000 above asking. I think it was
30 days free occupancy.
30 days free occupancy, appraisal guarantee, and they still weren't the best offer. And they offered 20 above what the asking price was. Over 30 offers came in a 12-hour period. So, you waiting that extra month or two just so you can touch up something, you could potentially cost yourself a lot of money to have that perfect showing when honestly so many buyers, like what you got to understand is what the mindset is of people buying right now. People don't want to do the work themselves typically. And if you have a very nice kitchen, but you don't have granite, you don't have the vinyl plank floors, those kind of things, no matter how nice your kitchen is, 95% of the buyers are looking at that kitchen going, oh, I got to gut it.
Right.
Even when it's nice cabinets, it's like, nope, it's got to go. It's got to be granite counters, quartz counters, Corian's allowed. But not many people want Corian anymore. I shouldn't say that. The people we've dealt with, I've not heard anyone say they want Corian. It's anecdotal. I don't know what the Corian sales counts are. But what I can tell you is everyone's looking for granite or quartz.
Right. So, and as far as paint colors, everybody now has different tastes, so instead of you just guessing what you think people might like, just let them do the painting themselves,
Or better yet, call us and we'll walk through your house and we can tell you what are those easy, fast fixes you can do to maximize your sale price and what are those things that really nobody's going to care about. And you might just be costing yourself time and money trying to do what you think needs to be done. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I wanted to put a spotlight on a couple of homes. These are new listings from our brokerage here, Realty Executives Hometown, and just want to show you a couple of things that popped up. These are, let's see here. We got a new one here on Hun. How would you pronounce that? Hun? H-U-H-N.
I'm probably wrong, but that's how I
This is in Shelby Township, and one of our awesome realtors, Margaret Newwood, has this one listed, and it's 1,654 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. It's got a finished basement, and asking price is $271. So what's nice about this one is it's on a good sized lot. So many houses now are on tiny, tiny lots. You got some mature trees on the property. It's all brick, and there's some updates inside. Nice floor. Right?
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
no, that's on me. So
I
I gotta, because it opens up in a separate
Yeah.
window. So let me, oh no, you don't see it?
I do. I just see the front of the house right now.
Oh, but when I flip through it, it doesn't switch?
I'm seeing just the front. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me switch it. Did it switch?
There we go. Now it's switching.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Brick ranch, mature trees, nice interior.
That is, and it's nice and neutral. I like the wood floors in that house as well.
I like the fireplace. So there's a lot of potential here with this house. It's looking for a great family to call it home.
Very nice. I like
Oh, you can see they have the what do you call that with this?
Cove.
It's not. I don't think that's cove because it's just a small step. Maybe it is cove. I forget what you call that. Kitchen. So yeah, so there's a lot here. It's looking for a great home. Looks like a little Florida room or something there. You got some little updated vanity there in the bathroom. So check it out.
I don't know if you saw that floor in that picture. That is very popular right now. The ceramic tile that looks like wood.
Mm-hmm.
I see that going in a lot of homes.
Yeah, so you can either call Margaret direct. Her cell is 586-419-2309, or give us a call and we'll set you up and go look at it. Also, we really got to stress, people for some reason don't like going and getting that pre-approval. If you're looking to buy a house, get pre-approved. Things are going way too fast right now for you to find the house and then go get pre-approved, and then you have to wait to make your offer until that pre-approved comes in.
Well, yeah, so you're not able to be competitive. But also, I had this happen too. I was working with this really sweet family. They had brought along their kids to look at a home, fell in love with it. Absolutely loved it. Like, yeah, we are putting an offer on this house. We have found the house. They were super excited. It was a beautiful home. And then when they met with their lender, they unfortunately found out it was out of their budget.
Yes.
They were not able to get this home, and it was such a letdown for them, their kids. I felt really bad for them, but it just shows you need to be looking at the price range that works within your budget.
Well, not just within your budget, but what the bank says is in your budget, because just you know what you can afford to pay per month, but that doesn't necessarily equal what the bank is willing to risk on you per month.
Right.
And there's a key difference, because sometimes people have an unexpected thing on their credit report that they didn't even know was there. And then when the pre-approval happens, it pops up and they didn't know their credit score was as low as it is, or a lot of things happen. And that pre-approval, you're checking ahead of time to make sure.
And I think people have in their mind that it's like doing taxes or something, that it's a super long process, and it's not. You can get pre-approved really quickly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lenders that do online apps now. They'll give you a call to go over some information with emails, whatnot. You can get your pre-approval done really quick. So it's not as difficult as I think people are envisioning.
Right. Here's another one for sale by Rosalie Iwig, who's has an awesome personality. She's a character in our office here. We absolutely love Rosalie. And this is one of her new listings here over on Ford Lane in Chesterfield. Asking price just under $315,000, 1,800 square foot, built in 2004. So this is only a 16-year-old house. And let's see, cross streets 24 and Foster. And if you look here, it's near where I-94 here goes by on 24 Mile there. So looks like a great home. Let's see, is it pulling up?
Yes.
All right. So brick ranch, great frontage. Nice. Got the interior here. You got some cathedral ceilings, which is great. People love those. Look at the wood on that mantle for the fireplace.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
So another house just looking for somebody to call at home. You got an island in there, and you got those what would you call it? Cherry wood cabinets?
They look like they're cherry, yeah.
Yeah, I think they are from. So you got a lot you can do with this house. A lot of space. First floor laundry. You got a couple full baths there. So yeah. So check this out. If you're interested in this, you can give us a call and we can set up that showing. Then I'll show you one more of the new listings that popped up here. This one's over in Harrison Township, and it's on Circle Drive. This one's 475,000, and this is Yolanda and Francesco have this one listed. So if you like this one, you can give Yolanda a call. Her number 586-854-8283, or as always, give us a call and we can help you. Let's see what, I meant to go through the stats here. Built 1998, 4 bedrooms, 2,800 square feet, 3 full baths. So this is a good size here. And when you look at the map here, you got this little
Nice.
little lake in the middle here. Plus you scroll out here, look where you're at. So that looks like Metro
Very
Beach
nice.
here,
Yeah.
I think. So great
Yeah.
location.
This time of year, people want to be by the water.
Yes, definitely. So let's see what we got here. Here's the house. Brick paver driveway, it looks like. That's really nice.
That's a nice sized driveway too, because you're probably going to have a boat or maybe jet skis, that type of thing.
That,
you're gonna wanna make it. Yeah.
or I'll bet it's awesome for like 4th of July weekend. Probably a bunch of fireworks over the water.
Yes.
A lot of cool stuff there. Very nice home. And a lot, sometimes with these type of homes with this type of driveway, the driveway can be kind of wonky. Here, it looks like they took good care of it. So it looks to be in great shape. Nice deck back here, big. You're looking over the water. How nice is that?
I could see having my morning coffee out there every day.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Sharp house. I like that room.
That is nice.
And the deck's out there, and then you got the water. So
Yeah.
I mean, what a
Beautiful.
nice house to sit in.
Yes.
And the water is behind it, so you get beautiful sunrises here. You're going to be
Yes.
looking out at sunrises. Sunsets will be in the front of the house. But how nice is that? I really like the interior of
Yeah,
this.
this is
That's
a
sharp.
nice
Oh, a little
house.
fireplace there in the corner.
It's nice and open.
It is, especially 1998 it was built, so it's not that old. It's only a 22-year-old house. First floor laundry. Very open concept.
Love it.
I like how they have this set up with the little bar area here and to sit at with some stools. Very open.
You could definitely do some nice entertaining there.
Yeah, great floor too. And when you're on the water, you want to entertain. Everyone's going to
Oh,
want to
yeah.
come to your house. So this is a perfect house. So if you're looking at the $475 price point and you want to be by the water, give us a call. You know where to find us. And there you have it, folks. So our numbers are down below here. 586-549-6096 is how you get me.
And I can be reached at 586-277-2145.
All right, people. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And, we're here for all of your real estate needs, whether you're looking to buy or sell, or you just have questions about the market in general. We are here to help. So until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day.
Try to stay cool.